this is Dan 96 bringing you another Transformers Age of Extinctions news. Now, we've got some good info to talk today as normal, but I want to start saying this, and what I gotta say, it's a wrap. I mean, it's a wrap now. I mean, the film's done. I mean, they've done the filming and all that. I was pretty shocked they've done now. I mean, I thought it might have took some more time, you know, to get this all filmed. I thought this could have carried on till nearly to the end of this year, like next month. I thought it might have been done, or in the beginning of the month, but you know, the beginning of the next year. But it's a wrap. I'm just glad they've done it. They've done the whole filming. They've done all the explosions, everything they could do, and Michael Bay really did a good job of finishing it off. And also now, because now it's not all over yet. I mean, I know it's a wrap now and the film is done, but the fun is not over. It's just the beginning. Because really, when you got to think about it now, it's going to be good now. Because what we got to look forward to now is the concept art. I think I'm saying it right. Let's say art, you know, pictures, you know, what the film's going to look like for the robots. We're going to have like the figures. They're going to show us. They're going to show us what the figures are going to look like. Well, you know, they'll start like crappy pictures, and then later on they'll come to good pictures, you know, so we can see it properly. Then there'll be some posters for the film, so we'll have different kind of posters. I don't know how many, but we will. Then we need to find out who's doing the song for it, because our whole Linkin Pod are doing the song again for this one. I mean, they did it for the last three. I hope they do for the next one. I mean, that'd be hilarious if they came back for another one, because they have really done some good songs for that. And finally, I mean, this would be like the first one for starting more of the fun, would be the trailers. I mean, we'll have our first trailer around next year. Then, later on in the year, next year, we'll get another trailer. Then there'll be, but on the way, there'll be some TV trailers then, after the second or third trailer. I don't know how many trailers they'll release. And what else would they do? Oh yeah, then we'll get clips as well. There'll be clips. We're going to think about the clips, because they'll have like scenes, like what's going to happen in the film. I mean, that'll be a good thing to have. I hope they'll do one of those good clip scenes with a robot scene one. I mean, I would love that get onto a clip, because it would be the best thing to watch. Also, lately, there's been a good image lately about this, and I'm going to tell you now, we finally got it. We finally got to see Grimlock in his robot, in his dinosaur mode. We finally got to see what the dinosaur of him looks like. Now, also with it, when I looked at it, I saw something on top of him, and I found out it was Optimus Prime. And I said to myself, oh my god, he's going to ride Grimlock in the film. And also, what I got to say about the look of Grimlock, first I thought, yeah, it looks good, but then came to the legs. Now, the feet, I mean, the legs are okay, but it's the feet. I mean, a T-Rex always has the three toes on his, 3 toes on the feet. But I can see what Michael Bay's going with. I think Michael Bay's going with the G1 version of him, when he had 2 toes in the front and then that one in the back. I think I know what he's going at. But, and I don't mind his colours. I mean, gold and black. I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, maybe the black could be like grey, could be like the normal colour like Grimlock always has. But maybe you can keep the gold, but replace the black with grey or silver. I mean, that'd be better. But still, in the end, I like it. I mean, I like the look of him. I mean, I like the dinosaur form of him, because he looks fantastic. I mean, he really, really looks fantastic. And also on the thing, if you remember the vehicle, the Pagani Huayra, I think that weird one, whatever it's called, they just revealed his name a couple of days ago, and here it is. The name of the vehicle, we found out the character, the name of him is called Stinger. Yeah, Stinger. I didn't know about the name. I mean, when I first heard it, I went like, who's Stinger? I've never heard of him. So I went on the internet to check his name, and there was nothing about him, but it came by, it's the name Stinger, but by if you remember Transformers animated show, the one with, you know, the one with they're in the future, and you got Bumblebee is that yellow police car, when he's, and in his weapons, he's got this blue stinging things. And that came up because it came with that name, and I went like, oh, Stinger's a name from the Bumby's weapon Sting things. So, but then I thought, because this car might be from one of those countries where they could not use, whoever name that were going to go with this car, I bet they could not use the proper name for that car, because whatever country it's from, because if you remember, because it's all happening again, just like what happened with what happened with Wheeljack and Moaz, because their cars were from this country and they could not use that name properly. Also, moving on. Now, lately I've been hearing about this Transformers 5 and 6. Now, rumours I've been hearing about this, as we all know, Michael Bay is not doing the 5 and 6 because of we all heard from the beginning before this fourth one was getting filmed. Was Michael Bay, this was going to be Michael Bay's last film, he was going to go with a big bang, and that was it. No more for him. But also, there's one bit interest about this 5th and 6th film. Apparently, a couple of days ago, I was on the research, it says on there that if Transformers Age of Extinction goes well, I mean, if everyone gets to like it, if they get a lot of, money, get a lot of fans to like, get a lot of fans watching it, get a lot of people to see it, apparently I heard, if it goes well next year, and it does great, then apparently I heard, then they'll be working on the 5th and 6th film. And also, lately, I've been trying to think, if it does go well, I mean, I hope it does, and then that does happen, what I want to know is, who would you want as the next producer, well, for 5th and 6th, because if Michael Bay won't be doing it, I want to know who would be the next one to take his place. And also, when I've been thinking about it, I thought, whoever takes it next, I thought to myself, I don't know, this guy, whoever they'll pick, will kind of do the same what Michael Bay did, because I'm worried he'll mess up the films a bit, these next two. I mean, if he happens. I'm worried about whoever takes it over, I'm worried about he's going to mess it up, or, all that stuff. I mean, that is going to be a bad thing if he messes up. Right, and all that. But anyway, moving on. Now, there was something interesting a couple of days ago. Apparently, someone, well, let's say they were taking some pictures of this new jacket thing, and it was for the cast. It was for the who was in the film and all that. It was like one of those jacket things, and I had a look at it. Well, first I thought it was for us and for us people, but apparently it was for the cast members and all the people who worked on the film. Apparently, what I saw on there, it was really interesting. I mean, I saw like the Transformers on the one side, then you got on the one other side you got the Decepticon logo, half of the logo, and with the 4 with it, and also on it, on there it says crew something, I can't remember, it says something crew 2013, all that. But also, last bit, and now this is the last bit of the last information for the video. On the back, well, I think it's from the back, there's a picture of a Wobot form, and from the looks of it, it's Grimlock. I mean, and I went to myself, what the frick? And, well, I wasn't kind of keen on it first, but then later on, I thought, might not be that bad. The only one I got that dislike is the weapon he's got. I mean, some reason he's got the one on his one arm, he's got like a hammer weapon with the spikes on it, and on the other one, I can't even tell what's on the other hand. It looks like a gun or another weapon he's holding. I can't even tell because it's not really because it's all black. That picture is, and also in the part of it, I could tell, I could make that which part of the dinosaur form body was on the robot form body. Like because on the shoulders you've got the robot, you got the T-Rex head. One side will have the bottom mouth, and the other side would have the top of the head. And also, I keep thinking to myself, when I was looking at the legs, I said to myself, what I was trying to think about was, in the dinosaur mode, is where do the legs go? What do the legs transform into in this leg mode? And I thought to myself, it might just transform to the tail as it always does, and I think it does, because from the looks of the legs, it kind of look, from the feet, it kind of looks like the feet look like the end of the tail thing. That's what I saw like. Now, my guess is the legs are going to be the tail when he transforms, and then the hands, it's going to be like normal, like the arm is going to be the legs as normal. And it doesn't really look that bad, I'll tell you that. But also, what I don't really like is, apparently on the head, he's got like a big horn thing. And I don't really like that really, but what I can see from it, it looks like he's kind of look like a knight. I mean, from all that look, he looks like a knight. And he's kind of got what Optimus is going to have in this film. He's going to have that kind of long thingy, just like Central Prime did in the last film. Like a kind of, well, not a cat, like a kind of cape trousers thingy on them. And, well, Central kind of did in the back, but and Optimus for this new film, he's going to have like Optimus has, like the long things on his leg, around his bit, you know, around on the leg bit. But as I said, Grimlock's wobble mode doesn't look that bad. And anyway, that's all I'm gonna say today. Well, that's all I gotta say, and I'll do another one soon if I get some more info. So I'll see you soon. Peace.